there, welcome to Did You Know Anime? I'm your newest host Kevin, and today we'll be covering 10 facts you didn't know about Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. Director Tetsuo Araki always wanted to make a fantasy period piece. However, he expected to get reactions saying that his work wasn't historically accurate. So instead, he made something so cool and over the top that there would not be any need to question the authenticity of the setting, which turned out to work pretty well if you ask me. Ever noticed why the characters of Kabaneri looked extremely detailed and beautiful? Well, it's largely due to the hard work of chief makeup animator Sachiko Matsumoto, who explains that 8 separate levels of makeup layering were done to each individual frame. According to Matsumoto, she says that on average about 10 shots in each episode utilized the technique. In particular, female characters such as Mume and Ayame were made to look more beautiful and cute, while the male characters were meant to be given an especially strong appearance. This is the first time such visual effects have been put onto a moving character, and this technique was described as moving illustrations. I better go buy the Blu-ray when it comes out. If you've ever wondered why Kabaneri contains similar elements to Araki's other works, it's because he's openly stated that he enjoys stories about the audible crumble of ordinary life under the effects of a calamity, and that he likes people who are driven into corners by the face of adversity. Suddenly, Guilty Crown, High School of the Dead, and Attack on Titan all make sense. Coincidentally, episode 7 of Kabaneri was free from any battles because in all the other episodes, the story was progressed through a backdrop of blood. Araki didn't want to involve any conflict in that episode and wanted to show the more human side of the characters and who they really were as people, basically stating that Mume was best girl. One of the primary reasons why Mume is 12 years old is because Araki wanted to make age 12 the defining years of his characters. Ikuma at 12 years old suffered the death of his little sister and vowed to get revenge on the Kabane, while the main protagonist Biba was betrayed by his father. This led to the clashing of ideologies between the characters, while Mume was stuck in turmoil, forced to choose a side. Speaking of Mume, her real name is Hozumi, and in kanji refers to when farmers pick ears of rice on August 1st as an offering to God. This explains why in episode 7, Ikoma said her name was Hozumi given by her mother, and why Mume's wish was to eat as much rice as she could dream of. When episode 2 of the series was going to air on Japanese television, showcasing the destruction of Aragane Station, a severe 7.0 magnitude earthquake struck Kumamoto Prefecture, which led to some casualties and damages to Kumamoto Castle. This resulted in the cancellation of the episode in Japan due to the emergency broadcasts. Did you know that Ikuma's original character model was based from the design of Travis in the film Taxi Driver? Araki says that the essentials of the narrative in Kabaneri were heavily inspired by the neo-noir film. A boy who aims to be successful in a world of prejudice meets a girl whose circumstances are controlled by another man. The man is deemed to be the evil of the world and the boy attempts to defeat him. It's always nice to see where you get your inspirations from. When hiring people to work on the series, director Tetsuo Araki asked a bunch of people whom he's worked well with in the past. However, there was one exception. He specifically brought on character designer Haruhiko Mikimoto, who has a knack for consistently creating classic art that can be universally accepted. Araki felt that he was a necessary presence for the project, and after seeing the results, it was well worth it. In the initial planning stages of Kabaneri, the staff desperately wanted female characters to be involved in the action. This led to the idea of basing the character from Yokoyama's Azumi, a female swordsman. However, further into production, they eventually made the leading role a boy with a traumatic past, stating that they wanted to make a perennial loser fights back kind of story. Araki even said that he and Wit Studio aren't looking to make the newest and latest thing, but wanted to progress down the golden path to making something great. Thanks for watching this newest episode of Did You Know Anime? We'll be back soon with more content. In the meantime, have a good day. Hello? What do you mean this isn't Did You Know Anime? Quick Taku? I didn't sign up for that. Wait, I still get paid, right?